Hey guys, Czar here back with you. Just had this 1 hour winning trade here before reversing back to the original stop. I'll delete this now. That's the video beside this one. Delete that one. Now I'm going to be watching here. I'm thinking there's another opportunity to go short, quite frankly. Again, watching the three sisters. Below VWAP on all three, negative moving average configurations. Dow holding up, acting the strongest here. It's 9:54 a.m., still early in the first 24 minutes of the session. Always watching the three sisters. Very weak now on the NASDAQ. So again, negative moving average configuration, meaning the 9 is below the 21. The 21 and prices are below both moving averages and driving down. All of that action, the prices and both EMAs are below the volume weighted average price, VWAP. That is now also the case on, well, I should say prices are now below VWAP on, or for a moment there, on the S&P. Kind of a work in progress here. But the Dow was remaining strong. A positive moving average configuration above VWAP with both EMAs above VWAP as well. And so we will keep our eye on this. I'm going to watch this very, very closely. This is a divergent picture in the three sisters. All right, guys, we're back here. I'm actually looking at a long. I just switched my bias or my idea, if you will, to long. Here we go. If that pulls back to that line, I will take a, and there guys, in. Did you see that? Second candle open just below that line, as you can see. In now. Give me one moment. I need to check my brackets on my own platform here. Bear with me. Long now here, guys. I'm buying the strongest by far. I'll show it to you. Stop, by the way, is 30 points. Stop is 30. Looking for an ultimate target of 60. But I'd be happy to take a 1 hour, 1.5 hour as well. Or that 2 hour, which is the 60. Let me just mark these off real quick. There's 1 hour. There's 2 hour. There's 1.5 hour. See this big flipping candle here on the 30-minute? Big, long, aggressive wick trying to flip and get beyond this piece here. And I'm betting on the Dow right now, despite what you see here. See the weakness in the NASDAQ and the S&P, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, now bottoming at 2.5 standard deviations of the NASDAQ, really bouncing off and finding support at VWAP on the S&P, and then buying into the strength, the existing strength or the pre-existing strength in the Dow. Picking the weakest or the strongest horse to go long, as you will often see me pick the weakest horse to go short in this kind of a scenario. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Targeting 171, that's 35,171. Ultimately, we'll see if we can get anywhere in between here. Approaching target 1. Target 1 has been hit, guys. The 1 hour all or nothing trader has taken their entire profit and run. Target 2 has been hit. I don't even have time to put these in. And then target 3 is what we're seeking now, which would be 2R. See if we can nail that one too. Some traders scaled out at target 1 and scaled out more at target 2. Others took their entire position off at target 1 or their entire position off at target 2. Some may have a runner. Patience now. is a higher time frame trend continuation, meaning the 30-minute, right? This trend continuation, big pullback, and then driving up. Don't like that rejection wick there, but we've been able to tap 1.5 hour on this trade, which is a nice thing to add to our 1 hour from this morning, just a few minutes ago, in fact, which was a short in through here. That target 3 is just an optimal ultimate outcome here for the trade. That's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? But first and possibly most important target is the target 1, which is the 1R, where many traders would leave the trade or take off the bulk of their position or a good portion of it and potentially move their stop to break even, in which case, if they did that, of course, if they moved the stop at target 2 or target 1, they'd now be stopped out on whatever trailer they would have. Others who choose to leave their original stop would still be in this trade, potentially having taken partials at target 1 and target 2. Daily is looking decidedly bullish here. We're getting a little bit of a pullback. We did break yesterday's high, and that's important to me. Pulling back now. Show you the 3 sisters. Yes, they are as well. And now, finally, Dow falling in line with the other 2. So critical to this trade is the bigger picture, this idea of this very strong bullish move leading into New York and then pulling back all the way down. That pullback, by the way, was my trade from earlier. It's this piece here, right? And then now that move higher, which we took, the resumption, and now not following through anymore, and looking like we're going to tap out here at the original stop. And there it is, guys. Thanks for being here. That's 2 trades today, 1.5 hour on this one and 1 hour on the first trade. A nice start to the day. And we will, I'm sure we'll see you again a little bit later. No, I shouldn't say I'm sure. I don't know that. If we get some setups here, we'll see you again. Thanks for being here. Thanks for clicking that like button. We'll talk soon. Take care.